All right, so we're learning a new sentence construction. It is an additional semicolon construction. Now, before, what we looked at was linking two complete sentences with just a semicolon. No kind of conjunction, no connecting word. Just bringing two sentences, complete sentences together with a semicolon. The two sentences having to have logic that follows each other. Now we're going to add a conjunction. Specifically, what we're going to add is called the conjunctive adverbs. However, is the one that students are most familiar with and use the most. You do often use these at the beginning of sentences. However, even though, accordingly, conversely, you use those at the beginning of sentences, but you can also use them with a semicolon to link two sentences together. So you can use them in the middle. But when you're using them in the middle, there has to be a semicolon and then a comma. So you have your independent clause. The semicolon, the independent clause, remember, could stand as a sentence by itself. Then you have the semicolon, then your conjunctive adverb, your connector word that shows relationship between the two independent clauses, a comma, and then your second independent clause. So looking at the sample here, the sample sentence, we have the resort doesn't allow pets. That could stand as a sentence by itself. And then our second clause, we would have brought our precious puppy with us. We would have brought our precious puppy with us is an independent clause. It could stand as a sentence by itself. The connection is a cause and effect connection. We're saying we did not bring our precious puppy dog because the resort did not allow pets. So, the resort doesn't allow pets, semicolon. Otherwise, if it had been a different situation, we would have brought our precious puppy with us. So, you're doing similar to what you did last time, but you're adding this word, one of these words. These are the words you look at to use. And you connect them to show relationship between these two independent clauses. Be sure to follow the sample. Make sure as you write your sentences based on the images that you are using the example to proof and make sure. Also do that test, that independent clause test. If the clause before the semicolon and the clause after the conjunctive adverb, test it. Can it stand by itself as a sentence? Read it out loud to yourself. Can it stand by itself as a sentence?